Baruch Hashem, Shalom Aleichem. Friends, continue our series on topic Bitachon, trust in Hashem. And next part is the story of Purim. And Rav David Satan brings a story from Gemara, Megillah 16a, about the meeting of Esther and Achashverosh and Haman. And during that meeting, Esther said to Achashverosh, the king, that her nation is being threatened to complete annihilation. And he said, oh, my queen, tell me, what is your nation? Because she didn't tell him before, right? When they got married, he did not know. What is your nation? And who is that man that tried to annihilate your nation? And she pointed out to Haman and says, this evil man, Haman. And Gemara derives very, very interesting lesson from this one, this evil man. So if there are only three of them in the room, right? And she points fingers. So of course, if this evil man, it's understandable that Haman is extra bored. And Gemara says that that actually she meant to point her finger, this evil man, to Achashverosh, and the angel came in the last seconds and tore her finger away to point at Haman. Like something here is incomprehensible. How is it possible? How is it possible she came to ask a favor of king for her nation to be saved, and she pointed at him, and he was not such a big tzaddik, just so you know, and he wanted for a Jewish nation to be exterminated for sure, maybe even more than Haman, but he did not want to do it, so he found Haman to do it. The question is, how is it possible that in her mind that she would want to point at Achashverosh initially? And comes Vilna Gaon and answer this question. He said there is no problem. All of the righteous people, when they have to plead with a king, with other dignitary on behalf of Jewish nation, during all of the generations, they knew that they actually pleaded with Hashem, because the decision, it's only up to Hashem. Only He can help or Chas v'Shalom sign the bad decree. It's not up to this king, but we have to do our shtadlus, our efforts, so we have to talk to the king. So in her mind, in his holy woman Esther Hamalka mind, she was talking to Hashem, only to Hashem, but through whom? Through his Achashverosh. That's why she just instinctively point out the finger to Achashverosh, because he was wicked. So here we learn great lessons. So all of our tzaddikim in all of generations, all of the righteous people, that does not have to be big tzaddik, but even simple people have this trust in Hashem, and we must have trust in Hashem. Nobody can hurt us, nobody can do any good to us unless Hashem decides. Talk to Hashem, trust in Him, and be holy.